Hello and welcome to FarmSpace. We are at Rovic Leers Virtual Farmers Day. So I'm talking to Warren, who's going to show me the Kuhn Axis Fertilizer Spreader. Also, this whole thing is available virtually, so click on top or below depending on where you're watching, and then come and visit us. You can walk around here, you can look at all the different implements. Very cool. So let's hear from Warren. Warren, how are you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
Nah, good. Right, Kuhn Axis Fertilizer Spreader. Just give me a high-level overview of this one and specifically where this fits into my farm.
Okay. As this unit has just been brought into the country as a smaller isobus spreader, whereas before we only had the 40.2s, we had a hydraulic version and we had the mechanical version.
Yep.
This one, you had to save costs, we have made it a mechanical.
So this is meaning, when you say mechanical, you're meaning it's
on a PTO driven.
PTO drive, yeah.
PTO drive for spinners. All right, the way how the machine operates is on torque sensors per each spinning disc. So calculating what one needs to put down.
Okay, so just explain that to me for a moment. So,
right.
So it's got torque sensors, meaning it basically measures the amount of fertilizer on the spreader using torque sensors.
Torque sensors.
So the more torque it takes to spread these things, the more kilograms there is on that thing. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes. Yeah.
Cool.
So how it works is, each one that is displaced onto each disc will be calculated and then put out. The machine will go from 24 to 36 meters. One can get an optional disc from 12 to 36 meters. The benefit of it obviously being a EMC, which is obviously what reads everything on the side over here. Benefit to a Kuhn machine at the end of the day, spinning discs are stainless steel, brackets around are stainless steel. It's got a low agitation system. The agitator works at 17 RPM at a time, so you're not turning your fertilizer into powder at the end of the day.
So give me just reverse on it. So
Yeah.
Agitator, just give me, because you know I'm Afrikaans boy.
Yeah.
What's an agitator?
Okay, an agitator basically what sits inside of the hopper,
Yeah.
and what feeds the fertilizer down onto the spinning discs.
Cool.
So with the lower RPM or agitation, one is not grinding your fert, making it into powder. It's releasing it a lot slower. So obviously your disc will be running at 540. That will be transduced inside of the hopper at 17 RPM instead of 540.
Awesome. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That'll work for me.
Yeah.
So, and there's brushes things that's here.
Okay, the bristles are basically for where your output comes from your fertilizer as it drops down onto the disc on the sides over here, and it's basically just to keep everything clean on the top. So that's basically allowing it just to flow into the drop point area on the back end through to the side here. So you'll see there, it actually comes this way around. There we go. And then it will drop it in front, come through, and then obviously discharge out the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So, and how do I then determine, because this thing can do variable spreading and so forth, so
Yeah.
how does that work?
Okay, so basically this machine is up to 8 sections, so it's 4 sections per side. One can couple it onto any isobus unit. Benefits to the machine that I believe is the optional extras one can always add. Hopper extensions, hopper covers. Coming through to the front is obviously mud guards, which is a good point on the machine. For guys wanting to do servicing and repairs, it's not the boys running around with spanners and tools. It comes with one tool. I can actually grab the spanner here now, just press it in, turn it left, clips out, you can take off the whole cover quite easily to get to the parts that matter if one has to look at doing a service. The box is sealed for 10 years, so one doesn't have to do checks of oils and so forth.
That's cool. I like that one. And these wheels?
Okay, this is just basically your wheels for when one puts a machine away to just help with easy maneuverability around the areas in workshops, and then getting it lined up to the tractor.
And they just basically take out here?
Yeah, so when working, one can just pull them out to the side, and then that's it basically for working position.
I like that, because you know what, usually you feel sorry for these machines just putting them down in the shed somewhere and whatever.
Yes.
Now it's got its own little villikis that it can.
And with the guys putting onto pallets and that, you know, this is much easier, much more efficient at the end of the day.
Okay, and give me an indication, what are the models that you guys have available now in the fertilizer spreading range?
With these units and that, it starts with the 20.2 MEMC. Then we got up to the 40.2, which you get in the MEMC option as well, mechanical. And then we have a hydraulic one where the spinners are controlled hydraulically.
Awesome.
All right.
Warren, thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Right, so that's Warren from Rovic Leers Fertilizer Spreader. So come and visit us virtually. There's a link on top or below. Then you come in here, we parachute you in there, and you can walk around and look at all the different implements. Very, very cool. And also, if you're interested, there's a request a quote button in the virtual tour. Just click that and we will get them to contact you. It's here from FarmSpace. Till next time, cheers.